Hello my dear students, welcome back into the last lecture on chemical calculations. Myself Mr. Mangesh Bale, working as an assistant professor at Gokhale Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawar. So in the previous lecture we have seen various interconversions of chemical units, right? What are then? We have seen the relationship between molarity, formality, normality, mole fractions and density and so on. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to solve the problem based on that relation, or you can say formulas. Okay, so in that we have seen the relationship between molarity and the density. Okay, we have seen this equation in previous lecture also. So small m is equal to 1000 into capital M upon 1000 into D minus capital M into M2. Okay, so where capital M is the molarity, small d is the density, small m is the molality, capital M2 is the molecular weight of solute. Okay, so then we have seen, okay, by using that formula we are going to solve the problem. So problem: calculate the molality of 1 liter solution of 93% weight by volume H2SO4. The density of solution is 1.84 gram per ml. This is our problem. Okay, so they have asked about the calculate the molality of the H2SO4 solution. They have given volume, that is 1 liter, 93% weight by volume and the density. Okay, so formula for that: capital M is equal to percent W by V into 10 upon capital M2. This formula we have seen in the previous lecture at 7th number, right? Okay, so percent W by V is the 93 they have given into 10 upon M2. M2 is the molecular weight, that is molecular weight of H2SO4 is the 98. That's why they have given 98 here. Okay, so when we multiply this and divided by 98, we will get the 9.48, that is the molarity. Okay, so but they have asked to calculate molality. So formula for this molality: small m is the molarity, E is equal to 1000 into capital M, that is molarity, upon 1000 into D minus capital M into M2. Okay, so when we put the values into this formula, 1000 into 9.48, that is molarity, just we have calculate above. So upon 1000 into 1.84, that is the density, minus M, that is again molarity, 9.48 into 98, that is molecular weight of the H2SO4. Okay, when we multiply 1000 into 9.48, we will get 94.80. Then again when we multiply 1000 into 1.84, we will get 1840. and minus 9 to 9.04. When we subtract this 9.2 9.04 from the 1840, we will get 910.96. okay, and then when we do this division, 9480 upon 91096 is equal to 10.41. So in this problem, the molality of the 93% H2SO4 solution having 10.41 molal. Okay, so this is the problem. So then we have seen a relationship between molarity M and mole fraction X2. Relationship between molarity M and mole fraction X2. Then we have seen this formula: M is equal to 1000 into D into X2 upon M1 X1 plus M2 X2, where in this case M is the molarity, D is the small d is the density, X2 is the mole fraction of solute, X1 is the mole fraction of solvent, and M1 is the molecular weight of solvent, M2 is the molecular weight of the solute. Okay, this is about the formula. So then we have seen relationship between normality and molarity. Okay, there is simple formula: capital M is equal to small n into capital N. Capital M is the molarity, capital N is the normality, and small n2, or we can say n, here acidity, basicity, number of electron transfer on the type of the reaction. Okay, so by using these two formula, we are going to solve the problem. So problem: in aqueous solution of NaOH is marked 10% weight by weight. The density of solution is 1.070 gram per ml. So calculate molarity, molality and mole fraction of NaOH, or you can say solute. Okay, so first we will calculate the molarity. Here is the formula: capital M is equal to 10 into D into percent W by W upon M2. Okay, this formula also we have seen in previous lecture. Hope you understood. Okay, when we put the values into this, we will get the molarity of the NaOH solution. So 10 into D, D is here, D means density, that is 1.070 into 10. Okay, why 10? Because they have given percent W by W is the 10. Okay, so that's why we have taken 10 divided by 40, that is M2 means molecular weight, that is 40. When we do this multiplication and division, we will get 2.675, that is the molarity of the NaOH solution. Okay, then they have asked molality. For molality there is another formula that we have not given here. Okay, but molarity and normality and molarity all are the same thing. There is no need to calculate molality here. Why? Because NaOH having n, that is number of moles will be the 1. That's why its normality, molarity and molality will be the 2.675. Okay, so last they have asked to calculate mole fraction, that is the X2, mole fraction of NaOH, that is the solute. So formula for that: capital M is equal to 1000 into D into X2 upon M1 X1 plus M2 X2. Just we have seen the formula in the previous slide. Okay, so now we will put the values. So M, that is the molarity, just we have calculated above, that is 2.675 is equal to 1000 into D. D is the density, that is 1.070 into x2, that we are going to calculate here. Okay, so upon M1. Okay, so here they have directly given the relation here, 18 into 1 minus x2 plus 40 x2. Here actually M1 is the molecular weight of the solvent. Okay, molecular weight of the solvent, and M2 is the molecular weight of the solute. Okay, but they have put the value instead of M1 x1, that is 18 into 1 minus x2. Okay, so this is dividation term. This term going into the left hand side, it will be the multiply. So our equation is the 2.675 into 18 minus 18x2 into 40 plus 40x2 is equal to 1070 into x2. They have directly taken this step. Okay, so this 2.675, here is the multiplication term. When it will goes into the right hand side, it will goes to the denominator. So another next step is 18 minus 18x2 plus 40x2 is equal to 1070 into x2 upon 2.675. okay, that is equal to 400x2. okay, so when this 400x2 going into left hand side, it will be the minus. Okay, and this 18 going into the right hand side, it will be again minus. So minus minus plus, the another next step is the 400x2 minus 40x2 plus 18x2 is equal to 18. Okay, so when we subtract this 40 from this 400, we'll get the 360. Okay, plus 18, that is 378. x2 is equal to 18. So x2 is the 0.0476, that is our last mole fraction of NaOH is equal to 0.0476. okay, so the next relationship between molarity M, capital M, and weight volume percentage. This formula we have seen in the previous lecture also. Okay, where in this case percent W by V is the weight volume percent, capital M is the molarity, M2 is the molecular weight of the solute. Okay, on the basis of that formula, the problem is calculate the molarity of 1 liter solution of 93% W by V sulfuric acid. So solution molecular weight of H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, is equal to 98. Okay, this is the formula. Just we have seen percent W by V into 10 upon M2. When we put percent W by V is the 93 into 10 upon M2 is the molecular weight, that is 98. When we do this multiplication and division, we will get 9.48, that is the molarity of the sulfuric acid. Okay, this is the simple problem based on this formula. Okay, so these three formulas we have seen in previous lecture also. These three formula, the numerator part will be the same in the three formulas. Okay, just denominator part will be the different, where in case of first formula, that is formality, denominator as F2, that is formula weight. In case of molarity, Here M2 is the molecular weight of the solute. In case of normality, E2 is the equivalent weight of the solute. Okay. By using these three formula, we are going to solve the problem. First problem on the formality. What is the formality of 69% HNO3, that is percent weight W by W, which has density 1.42 gram per ml. Using this HNO3 69%, how would you prepare 250 cm cube of 2F, 2 formal HNO3? Here they have given formula weight of HNO3, that is 63. Okay, so they have asked to calculate the formality, and then after the formality they have asked to prepare 250 cm cube of 2 formal HNO3 solution by using that formal solution. So formula for that, capital F, that is formality, is equal to 10 into D into percent W by W upon F2. So 10, D is the density, that is 1.42 into percent W by W is the 69 upon 63. 63, that is the formula weight. Yeah, they have given 63. Okay, when we do this calculation, we will get the 15.6 F, that is formality. So 69% HNO3, which is having formality 15.6 formal. Okay, by using this for value, we are going to prepare the 250 cm cube of 2 formal HNO3. Okay, for that we have formula F1 V1 is equal to F2 V2, just like N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2, or M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. Okay, like this, F1 V1 is equal to F2 V2. We have 15.6, that is F1 formal HNO3 solution. Okay, so from that solution we are going to prepare 2 formal, that is F2, and 250 cm cube. Okay, so this value they have directly put into this formula. F1 is the 15.6, V1 we are going to calculate, F2 is the, that is formal, that means 2 formal we are going to prepare, that's why they have taken 2, and V2 is the 250 cm cube, that we are going to prepare actual our solution. Okay, so when we do this cross multiplication, V1 is equal to this, V1 is equal to 2 into 250 upon 15.6. When we do this calculation, we will get 32.1 cm cube, that is the V1, that is volume of the 15.6 formal solution. That means for the preparation of 250 cm cube of HNO3 solution, we are going to take 32.1 cm cube of the 15.6 formal HNO3 solution. Okay, then we will get the 2 formal HNO3 which is having volume 250 cm cube. Okay, so another formula, or you can say problem, based on the remaining 2 formula, that is molarity and normality. Okay, so problem, concentrated H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, has density 1.84 gram per cm cube and contains 86% W by W of H2SO4. So calculate first molar concentration and second normal concentration. They have given molecular weight of H2SO4, that is 98. Okay, so first formula, capital M, that is molarity, is equal to 10 into D into percent W by W upon M2. Okay, when we put the values 10 into 1.84, that is D, into percent W by W is the 86 they have given. Okay, so upon 98. When we do this calculation, we will get the 16.1. So molarity of the H2SO4 solution is the 16.1 normal. Okay, so the second normal solution, or you can say normal concentration of the H2SO4. Okay, so capital N is equal to 10 into D into percent W by W upon E2. E2 is the equivalent weight. The upper numerator part will be the same, just we have calculated above. E2, that is equivalent weight of the H2SO4. They have given molecular weight 98. Okay, but this H2SO4 it is a diabasic one, so when we divide 2 of this 98 we will get the 49. Okay, this 49, that is the equivalent weight of the H2SO4. When we divide this 49 to above term, this term, we will get the 32.2. That is the normality of that concentrated H2SO4 solution. Okay, so this is the last part, or you can say last formula from this topic. Okay, the percentage composition of elements in chemical compound. Okay, for that we are going to follow these 4 steps. That means by using these 4 steps we are going to calculate the percentage composition of any one element or all the elements from the chemical compound. Okay, so what is the first step? Find out the atomic mass of all the elements in the compound and determine total mass of each element from the formula. Second step, find the molecular mass of entire compound, then divide the total mass of each element by the entire molecular mass. And last one, when we multiply the number obtained above step by 100, we will get the percentage composition of the element. So this is the formula. Mass percent of an element is equal to mass of that element in the compound upon molar mass of the entire compound into the 100. This is the formula. Okay, by using this formula we are going to solve the problem, or we can say determine the percentage composition of any kind of element into the chemical compound. So problem on that: calculate the mass percent composition of each element present in sodium hydrogen phosphate, that is Na2HPO4. Okay, solution. This problem we are going to solve step by step. First step, in the first step what we will do? In the first step, first we will find out the atomic mass of each element in the sodium hydrogen phosphate, or you can say Na2HPO4. In the Na2HPO4 there is 4 elements, right? Sodium, hydrogen, phosphorus and oxygen. First element is sodium, which is having atomic mass 23, hydrogen 1, phosphorus 31 and oxygen 16. This is the first step. In the second step we are going to calculate or determine total mass of each element in Na2HPO4. Okay, so in this chemical compound or chemical formula, sodium is 2 times Na2. Okay, that's why Na is equal to 2 into 23, we will get 46. Hydrogen 1 time, so 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Phosphorus also the 1 time, so phosphorus is equal to P is equal to 1 into 31 is equal to 31. So oxygen, see in this formula oxygen is 4 times, so oxygen is equal to 4 into 16, we will get the 64. When we add these 4 numbers, we will get the entire mass of the chemical compound. So third step is the molar mass of Na2H2O4, that means entire molecular mass of the solute, that is equal to 142. Okay, now we will move the fourth number step, that is mass percentage composition of the each element. So first element, that is sodium, which is equal to 23. Here is the wrong 23, not here is the 46. Okay, so just we have calculated 46. So here is no 20, that is 46 upon 142 into 100. Okay, when we do this calculation, we will get the 32.39. Okay, why into 100? Because we are going to calculate percentage composition of the element. So that's why we have multiplied by 100. Then this calculation we will get the 32.39%. Okay, so next element, that is hydrogen, which is having molar mass is 1 upon 142 into 100, we will get the 0.74%. Third one is the 31 upon 142 into 100, we will get the 21.83. Oxygen 64 upon 142 into the 100, we will get the 45.07%. Okay, in this way we can calculate the percentage composition of each element present in the particular chemical formula. Okay, so one more problem where we are going to solve on this formula. So calculate the mass percent of each element in phosphoric acid. All of you know the chemical formula of phosphoric acid, that is just 3PO4. Okay, so first step, atomic mass of each element in phosphoric acid. In the phosphoric acid there will be 3 elements. First we will see the atomic mass of each element. First element is hydrogen, which is having atomic mass 1. Second, phosphorus, that is having atomic mass 31. And last, oxygen, which is having atomic mass 16. Okay, this is the first step. In the second step, we are going to calculate or determine the total mass of each element in H3PO4. Okay, in this case hydrogen is 3 times, so 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Phosphorus is 1 time, so P is equal to 1 into 31, E is equal to 31. Oxygen 4 times, so oxygen is equal to 4 into 16 is equal to 64. So entire third step, that is entire mass of the chemical compound, that is 98. Okay, when we add this 3 plus 31 plus 64, we will get 98. Okay, that is the entire molecular mass of the H3PO4, that is phosphoric acid. So we will calculate the mass percent composition of the each element. First we will see the hydrogen. Hydrogen mass percentage is 3 upon 98 into the 100, we will get the 3.061%. Then phosphorus 31 upon 98 into 100 is equal to 31.63. And last element is the oxygen, which is having entire atomic mass is 64 upon 98 into 100 is equal to 65.31. Okay, this is about the problem based on the various relationship between various chemical units, or you can say physical units. Okay, so this is the last lecture on chemical calculations. If you have any problem regarding the problem as well as any kind of formula, you can contact me on later on WhatsApp group as well as on Google Classroom. So in the next lecture we will see or start the next chapter. Thank you.